So the team, I think mentally, even now is already positive, I would say, within the situation of having conceded 7 goals, but I don't think it's going to affect us to face Lebanon.
And if you'll forgive me, as an Australian journalist, did anything tonight about the Socceroos surprise you that they did well, or was it mostly what you were expecting?
We knew that the physical differences were going to be really big, but honestly not that big. To us was, to me, one side is that. We were expecting that probably we have, at least in our context, weak forward players, that today against the defenders of Australia we were not able, even with the space in the back, we were not able, very couple of actions maybe in the first half, but we were able to run at the back and try something. And then I liked the calm from Australia, that probably is a more vertical team that is more based on the physicality and winning situations and duels and actions inside the box. And I think today they showed patience, they show more calm on the ball. We were probably expecting that in those situations maybe they could make some mistakes in the build-up situation, that we could take advantage of that. They didn't make a couple of mistakes maybe, but we didn't take advantage of that. So I think Australia totally dominated the game and didn't give us any chance to threaten, basically. Very tough game, very tough day for the boys, especially something that could happen definitely and could be expected, but especially the first half was well, we were expecting to be a little bit more competitive, probably, to be able to perform, to be more ourselves in the first half. The first half we were completely outplayed, didn't even show much aggressivity. It was difficult, very difficult. Understandable, definitely, for the players, difficult context. The second half, we at least, the moment we tried to forget a little bit the scoreline and all that, the team tried harder. We have some situations that we were more ourselves in the second half, in building up and being a little bit more calm with the ball sometimes, but then there were situations where the physical, not only the technical superiority, but the physical superiority was absolutely huge. So anyway, proud from the players. For the players, I think at the end it's an experience that has to help us to be a better team. And good fight. Congratulations to Australia, and ready for the next challenge on the 21st.
I reflect well on the performance, and you know, it was the goal of ours was to get 3 or 4 goals first half, so I could take off 3 of the older boys to get them ready for Palestine. But you know, I think overall it was a good performance, but I think we still need to be a bit more ruthless in front of goal. You know, I think we had, I agree, I think it could have been double figures easily, and it should have been, and you know, those things we've got to learn to be more ruthless and finish them off.
I guess in a game like tonight, as well, is just so great. How much can you learn from a game tonight that will be, I guess, replicable not just when you're facing Palestine and Lebanon, but in the next phase of qualification as well?
The most important thing, Joey, for me was was the mentality from the boys. You know, if they had a mindset of complacency, then they wouldn't have had that. We wouldn't have had that performance. And right from the minute they got into the hotel and we had our first meeting, it was all about they've set their own standards and they can't let that drop. And I don't want to see any sloppiness and complacency, otherwise I'll take you off or don't start you. So what was important for me was the energy. The energy was fantastic. Every player on the pitch put in 100%. They weren't sloppy at all, which was good. Again, we had one session to do those attacking patterns and get that all working, and you saw a lot of them work. So that was great to see.
Just
the ball for the fourth, you know, for the penalty. But that's Jamie. You know, we know what Jamie's strengths are. I've worked with him for a long time. He's a fantastic finisher, and you know, so I was really happy for him tonight. That obviously here in Melbourne, doing it at his home ground in front of his family, and that is a special night for him.
And does that sort of tie into what you just mentioned earlier?